Online learning, free courses.
Okay, in this short video, I'm just going to be covering the Seller Help Center, or basically I'm going to be introducing you to the Seller Help Center, and then we're going to be covering what Fiverr Pro is. So this is the Fiverr Seller Help Center. It's sellers.fiverr.com/en for English. And basically, if you have any questions on what something means, like how Fiverr works, a glossary of terms, creating an account, securing your account, any of these types of things here, they have covered a plethora of these topics over their 7 years of being in business. So you can just come here to the Help Center if you have any questions and just look through here of what they have if you have any trouble in getting started at all. And then, of course, if you still have questions and you didn't see your question listed, you can go ahead and contact support right there. So that's the Help Center in a nutshell. And from there, we're going to get into what Fiverr Pro is. Now, before we dive in and get all excited about this, I just wanted to share my experience thus far. So I have not applied for Fiverr Pro, but what I have seen is that a lot of people will start their services for Fiverr Pro off at like within the couple $100 range, which there's nothing wrong with that. But what I do notice is that none of those people have reviews. And let me just show you firsthand. Let's just go here and let's type in SEO. It's a super popular search on Fiverr. Now, let's sort the results like this. Show pro gigs first. Now, I could be wrong on a couple of these. Let's see. Let's scroll down. No. Okay. So, I just want you guys to see here. Now, Fiverr has had Fiverr Pro out for almost a year now, I think. And I just want you guys to see, like, no reviews, no reviews, no reviews, no reviews. And this doesn't just extend to the SEO category. I see this everywhere. In fact, let me do one other category that I recently was in, because this press releases have high price points on Fiverr. And yeah, none of them have reviews. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because if they don't even have a few reviews, the chances are they're just not getting bought up at all. Let me see here. There's one that starts at $100. That's probably one of the highest price points I've seen that still has reviews. And yeah, there's not even pro gigs listed in this category. So writing would be another really popular one. Okay, so I stand corrected, guys. This is the first category that actually has pro Fiverr sellers that have reviews, but I do want you to still look at this. One review. And again, 780 bucks, right? Also, 3 reviews, 9 reviews. So, I just wanted you guys to see that the pro sellers aren't necessarily earning more money. Because they're probably not making very many sales at all. Now, with that being said, let's just go back here. And I'm still going to introduce you into what Fiverr Pro is, because over the years, like over the next 2-3 years, Fiverr Pro may grow into something big. You know, you may get a lot more people who are looking for prominent business service providers on Fiverr. And basically, it's people that are looking for highly professional services, right? Fiverr is always looking to match buyers with the right kind of sellers, and they do their best to offer all kinds of price points. They, you know, initially they built their whole customer base off of just the $5 price point, the really low end, low risk price points, and now they're extending that to people that even want the high value and professional services. So how do you become a pro seller? Well, you do have to apply. It is open for everyone, professional freelancers and longtime sellers. So basically, how does Fiverr then decide who will become a pro seller? And that's a little bit difficult to say. You have to go through a vetting process. They'll ask you about your professional background, your education, some notable projects that you've worked on, and then of course they'll evaluate you manually from there, and they'll notify you whether you're eligible for a pro gig or not. I will say that the longer you've been on Fiverr, the higher the chances of you getting accepted as a pro gig seller. Also, what are the benefits of becoming a pro seller? Well, you can charge more, as you've seen. Also, people are then recognizing you as a leader in your industry and your category. Someone who you're seen as like an elite peer, basically. The ordering process is exactly the same for Fiverr Pro sellers as it is as the regular Fiverr gig. So there's nothing different that the buyers have to do. Is there a membership fee? There's not a membership fee for becoming a pro seller. And then what categories are available for Fiverr Pro? At this current moment, Fiverr Pro is only available for graphic and design, digital marketing, writing and translation, copywriting, and video and animation. Those are the most popular categories on Fiverr. So if you guys are just getting started, boom, right there, those are your most popular categories. If you can find something to offer within these, you're going to be doing very well. They said that they will gradually open Fiverr Pro into other categories and subcategories as the demand for it grows. And they did want me to mention that even though, like, let's say you're not in one of these categories, you can still apply to become a Fiverr Pro seller. That doesn't, it doesn't mean that you're automatically going to be declined or denied. So you can still be accepted even if you are not in one of these main categories. If I received a rejection email, can I reply again, or can I apply again? Yes, you can. If you feel like you didn't get to properly represent yourself, or you want to improve your application, you can go ahead and you can reapply. Can I convert my existing Fiverr gig into a pro gig? No, you cannot. All the pro gigs are a separate thing, and they have to be a different offering from any of your current gig offerings. If you're already a Fiverr seller, that doesn't change anything. You can still apply to become a pro seller. And the buyers will know that you're a pro seller because as we've looked together, you see that little badge that says pro. And then it asks, how long does the vetting process take? And it differs from one seller to another because all of this is done manually. It's a manual evaluation process to see who is the best fit for the pro sellers. So I hope that has answered any questions that you may have on how to become a Fiverr Pro seller and what that's all about. You can join me in the next video as we dive deeper into outsourcing on Fiverr and how you can use that to your full advantage.